Once you're with Henry and Sam and coming out the back of the toy store, there are a couple of ways to deal with the 3 enemies that we face here. If you want to take them out by stealth with minimal resources, then once you come out, go to the right.
Ellie, you watch our back. What'd you find?
And you want to loiter
Stay with her. Looks like someone was up there.
about by where the plumber logo is.
So where are the others?
On this sign.
They wanted to give it another once over. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
All right.
Once the dialogue's over, one of them will come to your left, where you can grab him. We should be at this distance out of his field of view and risk of being spotted by him. We can then approach the second guy with a gun and strangle him. The guy with the melee weapon will spot us then, and we can either run up to him and whack him so that he begs, or we can shoot him if we feel like we have the resources to do so. Another alternative, if you have a smoke bomb to spare, is again to go right this way. But now we're going to buy the van door.
What'd you find?
Nothing.
And when the smoke bomb locks on, we throw it. And then we can kill each of the enemies in turn. Be aware though that if you don't have the resources to craft another smoke bomb by the end of the game, then one of the easiest strategies to get through the very last level will be out of your hands. Which is why the other alternative here, which I generally tend to go for, is using a Molotov. So when we get to this crate here,
Nothing. Stay with her. Looks like someone was up there, but they're long gone.
we throw the Molotov, and they're all dead. If one of them is in the middle of putting themselves out, we can run up and whack them to finish them off. But either way, that finishes them off pretty quickly. And then with that, what we want to do once we're up on the roof is run straight away to the far right cover. And 1 or 2 shotgun shells should allow you to finish off these guys pretty quickly. You can sometimes get it so the single shotgun shell kills both of them, or so it kills one of them and immediately reduces the other one to a stun state. So you can run over and whack them.
And where'd you get that?
Worst case scenario, as we saw there, is where you need to use 2 shotgun shells. But it's not the end of the world. If you've been following along the strats that I've been using, you should still have a fairly solid amount of shotgun. Now, before we go down to the next area, the searchlight, which is here, it's worth noting that the point where we are right now, we can retreat to. And if all else fails and you've got a number of ranged weapons, it might be a useful place to go in order to be able to pick some of them off. They can still shoot you from up here, but they won't push towards this area. So whilst you can be shot when you peek, you're not going to have a risk of them coming up behind you. So if all else fails, you can use this as a shooting gallery. Although bear in mind, if they go out of bounds to somewhere else, you probably still have to go down to finish them off, because you do have to kill every single one in order to finish this area. Now, with that said, that will probably take an inordinate amount of time to do. The enemies also won't push past the first couch that we're going to see when we get down. So that's also a good place to kind of retreat to cover, where they will guarantee to lose you. Again, if things go wrong and you need to get involved in a drawn-out fight. Or hopefully you shouldn't need to do either. So the first strat we're going to show first of all, rather than sneaking up to them and strangling them, we can
How's it looking out there?
shoot one guy with a bow.
Hey, you hear that?
So what we're waiting for now is both the searchlight being pointed away from us and the guy on the ground looking
There it is. There.
away. Should allow us
Nailed it! You see that shit?
Not bad.
You got moves, man.
to take out that guy. Timing is important there, because even when the searchlight is not pointed at the guy, if it's not distracted by a clicker, they can see us moving back and forth. But with this strat, with that guy taken out, what we want to do next is aim a Molotov between them.
There! You're dead, asshole!
And then simply shoot and kill each of the guys who jumps down as they jump down.
We did it.
As you saw then, even when I missed a couple of shots, we still did that pretty easily. Pretty straightforward.
Let's try to take him out quietly. Hey, I'll follow your lead.
If you don't feel like you can do this, then
Hey, how you doing?
all the ways that you can
How's it looking out there?
take these guys out, either because you don't feel like you can hit the shots or because you're lacking for ammunition.
Got him. Okay, everyone move up. You got moves, man.
Include shooting that guy from
Hey,
out
you hear
there.
that? Clicker.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see shit. Hold on. There it is. There.
And then once you are here, if you've got 2 Molotovs to spare,
Nailed it! You see that shit?
Not bad.
Get him! In front of you!
then you can take them out quicker that way. You may still have to hit some
did
shots,
it.
but that's also doable. It's also worth noting that if you can kill this guy by stealth and get your way up here, you can throw a nail bomb inside the window, so the arc would be about there, where it's just after the window, and that will kill all of them if you have the resources for a nail bomb. So what we do is throw that in first and then use a Molotov to kill these 2 guys. Alternatively, if you don't have the resources for any of that, if you're just kind of resource depleted, once you've killed the first 2 in here, if you alert, you can retreat behind here to lose them and then come back out to either take a pot shot if you've got some ammunition, or to try and lure them inside in some way or other. Alternatively, if you want to hide behind here, this is also a good place to lure them inside, to shotgun them, and you can move between here and over here as different cover points, so that you're never in the one same place for people to find you. Those are all a bit more tricky because you will have to react to kind of them trying to flank you in different movement positions and stuff. So it's better if you do go in with the resources to do one of the strats that I've just kind of demonstrated. But either way, there are multiple options to go through this area.
You ready?
Hurry, come on.
Once you are through the gate, then simply run immediately towards the truck.
Wait.
Hey, they're over here!
Oh, no.
And then the guy won't be able to hit you, and Henry will take him out.
Got him.
One more time. Punch it.
Let's go!
Once inside the building,
Sounds like they found him.
using the pool tables for cover,
They might come through here.
you can just
Right here. Cover me. I'm moving up.
take each of these 4 enemies out pretty quickly.
Cover me. I'm moving up.
You can even get a new pipe,
Oh, thank God.
a snack to replenish your health, and a break to take into the next area. In the event that you don't have guns to be able to take on this area, then you can use this little area to your advantage. And if they have a gun, even if they're advanced on you, if you wait till they're right upon you, you can then hit them and take them down. But there are only 4, and it is ideal if you're able to kill them quickly in the way that I've just outlined.
Alright, let's get underneath it.
If you enjoyed this video, then give it a like and consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. Like the video that's just popped up, which YouTube thinks you should watch next. This is a Patreon and member supported channel, so if you want to become a member and unlock custom badges and emojis, early access to my videos, and your name in the credits, then click the join button below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.